Hello everyone out there. This is Literature Hub 247, a unique literature channel where the art and science of literature are discussed. Today, we are going to answer questions on one of the recommended African plays by WAEC and NECO. The play is titled Let Me Die Alone. Let Me Die Alone. The play is written by John K. Kargbo. Indeed, we are going to discuss 2022 NECO questions on the text. Let's go ahead. We have two questions here. The first one says, write on any three dramatic techniques employed in the play. Write on any three dramatic techniques employed in the play. What do we understand by dramatic techniques? Dramatic techniques are the various ways, the various methods that the author has used in writing the play. That is, the various methods he has used to pass information across to the readers in the text. That is what we mean by dramatic techniques. Now let's go to the solution to the question. The first technique there is foreshadowing. This is when an incident is mentioned by a character and later comes to pass in the play. This is used in the text where Gbanya foresees his death at the beginning of the play and shares it with Yoko, his wife. There, he dreams of his ancestors, including his father, and this makes him scared even to sleep. The death eventually comes when Lamboy and Musa plot his assassination, which comes to fruition. You see that it is only through the use of foreshadowing that we are able to know about this information. Yoko also entertains the fears that somebody is after her life. She suspects Lamboy and Musa. This happens later in the drama text. So that's another example of short foreshadowing. Another technique is flashbacks. This is when an event that has gone in the past is made reference to in a play. The technique is used when Lamboy and Musa are plotting to kill Banya, that Musa initially doesn't want to cooperate with Lamboy. Musa was involved in the killing of innocent children of the chiefdom and removed their private parts to make chance. Lamboy threatens Musa that he will reveal the secret if he doesn't cooperate with him. This is how Musa is coerced by Lamboy to support the evil plan. Also, the readers are able to know about the war between the Mende fighters and the Ashanti and Koka fighters through the use of flashbacks. The promise made by Banya to Yoko about handing over the chiefdom to her is brought to the fore through the flashbacks. So we only know about this information through the use of flashback in the play. Another one is irony. We have different types of irony, but the one we have here is a situational irony. There is the use of situational irony in the drama. This is an irony in which a situation is different from what one normally expects to happen. That is the meaning of situational irony. Lamboy is Yoko's brother, and it is ironic that he looks for her downfall, even at death, if she refuses to give up the throne. Lamboy plans this because he is desperate to rule the Seneung chiefdom. Normally it is expected that he should support his sister, but different things are has happened there. There's also the use of dramatic irony. When Geneva is reported missing and Yoko is going on an errand for the governor, she gives the assignment of searching for the missing child to Lamboy and Musa, who are the mastermind and the executioners of the dastardly act. This is not known to Yoko that the two are the masterminds of the definite act, but the readers know already. So that is a dramatic irony. The second question: discuss the theme of colonialist imperialism in the text. Discuss the theme of colonialist imperialism in the text. Solutions: you will first define the meaning of imperialism. You explain the meaning of imperialism. Imperialism is the policy of forcefully extending a nation's authority by territorial gain or by the establishment of economic and political dominance over other nations. This theme is seen throughout the play in the character of Samuel Rowe, who is arrogant and autocratic. In fact, this theme is seen right from the first scene in the play. Let's move on. The interference of the colonialists in the affairs of Mende chiefdom is seen at the beginning of the play. Banya's privacy is interrupted by Rowe, the representative of Her Majesty, while he is with his wife. Banya becomes panicked on the arrival of Rowe as he is not expecting the visit. He prepares gifts for Rowe to sue for peace and for the protection of his people. Rowe accuses Banya of supporting Korka, fighting against his brother. Banya is greatly humiliated in the presence of his chiefs and subjects because of this, despite that he denies fighting on the side of Korka. Rowe even threatens to lock him up if he dare repeat such again. Another one: the many people are inhumanly treated by Rowe. He describes Banya's hand as paws when the latter wants to embrace him on his arrival. This is indirectly referring to Banya as an animal when you are referring to somebody's hand as paws. Yoko, on assumption of office, also becomes a subservient leader under Rowe. She also does everything to please Rowe to be in his good book. She regularly sends gifts to him and even greatly honors his messenger with a grand reception. She supports Rowe's imposition of high tax on her people. She prefers to please Rowe at the expense of her people. Another form of imperialism is the sole decision of Governor Rowe to adjust the boundaries without the input of the people. The people are considered as nobody. Queen Yoko only received the information from Rowe's messenger, and there was nothing she could do. So, we have done justice to the two questions. Now, if you are new on this channel, please try and subscribe to the channel so that you have access to all our videos. Just click on the subscribe button. You have access to all our videos, the one we have produced and the ones we are about to produce. The ones that has not been produced, because all the literature text and the poems are already discussed, as well as past questions on literature in English. And you are free to share our videos on any social media platform. You can invite your friend to join us on this platform because there are a lot of things to gain. Thank you and God bless.